Hey guys, welcome to my channel, and today we're going to be making creamy stuffed chicken Alfredo shells. And these are all the ingredients you're going to need to make these. I'm going to link all the ingredients into the description box, so if you want to check that out, go and look below. Okay, now I have my chicken going. I'm going to start by trimming the fat off of the chicken. And once you get all the fat and nasty pieces off of the chicken, I'm just going to butterfly it, which means slice it widthwise in half. Okay, and now that I have my chicken butterflied, I'm gonna just season it. I have some garlic powder, some paprika, some Lawrys seasoning salt, some black pepper, and some salt. I'm just gonna flip it over and do the exact same to the other side. And now that I have all of my chicken seasoned, I'm just gonna put a skillet on the stove. To that skillet, I'm gonna be adding about 3 tablespoons of oil. Once my skillet gets nice and hot, I'm just going to lay down my butterfly chicken all across the pan. Once you get your chicken going, let it cook on each side for about 4 minutes. Now that I have my chicken going, I'm just going to put a big pot of salted water. There I am, just adding my seasoning salt, and I just add about a tablespoon of oil. This prevents the noodles from sticking, so it's easier when you're pulling them apart to open and fill them. Okay, now I'm just flipping my chicken over and cooking it for the remaining 4 minutes. Now that my chicken is done, I just take it off and let it rest for 5 minutes. Now that I have my pot of water boiling, I'm just gonna add my jumbo shells. Give it a good little stir to make sure that those noodles do not stick. And make sure all the noodles are fully submerged. Okay, coming back to my chicken, I'm just gonna give it all a nice rough chop. And now that I've got all my chicken chopped up, now it's time to just get a bowl out for mixing all of your stuffing. Okay, here I am just adding 1 16-ounce container of cottage cheese, 4 ounces of cream cheese, 1 egg, 1/4 cup of Parmesan cheese, 1 cup of mozzarella cheese, and my chicken. I highly recommend not adding the chicken. I would recommend stirring all of the wet ingredients first and then adding your chicken, because it was a little tricky, but I had already added my chicken, so I was stuck mixing it like that. I did get it done eventually, but it would be way easier just to cream your cheese together and then add the chicken. Here I am after about 14 minutes boiling my noodles, and now I'm just draining them. Okay, I have 4½ cloves of garlic here, and I'm just giving them a rough chop. Now that all my garlic is chopped, I'm going to be shredding up 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese. Next, I'm going to be chopping up 3 cups of spinach. And I'm just giving them a rough chop. Now that I have all my spinach chopped, I'm going to go back to the pan in which I cooked the chicken and add 3 tablespoons of butter. Once that butter is fully melted, I'm going to be adding my chopped garlic and giving it a nice little mix. After it's cooked for about 20 seconds, I'm going to be adding my 1/2 and 1/2, giving it a nice stir. Next, I'm just adding my 1/2 cup of Parmesan cheese, giving it a nice little mix. Okay, going back to my spinach, now I'm just going to be adding it into my sauce. I give it a nice little stir to just submerge and let it just cook for a couple minutes until it's bubbling. Okay, now that we have it nice and bubbling, I'm going to season it with a little bit of salt and black pepper. Now that our sauce is finished, would be the time to preheat our oven to 350 degrees. Now we're just going to be adding 1/3 cup of the sauce to the bottom of the pan. Get your shells out and just spread about a tablespoon of mixture into each shell. Okay, now after you finish all of your shells, just add the remaining sauce over top all of the shells. Now I'm just sprinkling 1 cup of shredded mozzarella on top. And then I'm going to cover with some foil. Okay, and now that you have your casserole covered with foil, just put it into your 350-degree preheated oven for 20 minutes. And after 20 minutes, just remove the foil on top and let it cook for 5 more minutes. Now our creamy chicken stuffed Alfredo shells are finished. Okay guys, if you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to like and subscribe to see more. Thanks for watching.